I'm Jen Rohe, and I'm 33 years old. After the birth of my second child, I discovered that I had peripartum cardiomyopathy, which is a form of pregnancy-induced heart failure. My first symptoms were right after I came home from the hospital. I was breastfeeding my daughter one night and discovered that I had some trouble breathing. I tried to walk up a flight of stairs in my house. I only made it halfway, and I was just crawling up the stairs and couldn't make it. So when that happened, I realized that there was something really wrong. So I went to the hospital, and that's when they found out that my heart was only operating at 18%. And it was determined that I was in heart failure. I had to have my heart removed and replaced with a total artificial heart. The total artificial heart was a bridge to my transplant. It wasn't an easy thing to have, but it did get me there. I was very surprised when I found out that I had peripartum cardiomyopathy because I had such a normal first pregnancy. When you have a baby, you're not thinking about yourself. You're thinking about, getting to each stage of that pregnancy and getting those doctor's appointments to make sure the baby's healthy. You don't worry about yourself, especially after having another pregnancy that went perfectly fine. But, when I did find out that I was sick, I realized that I should have been looking out for signs for myself. There were like a few things here and there that were a little weird. I was like super swollen and things like that. And I feel like I should have pushed them more, but it's kind of hard when you're, a patient and you're talking to a doctor. It can be intimidating, but it's never wrong to ask more questions. I'm realizing that, as someone who is Black, I need to take more precautions and take better care of myself because those risks are there. I think there's a misconception that it's only older people that get heart disease, or only people that are morbidly obese or have horrible eating habits, but you can be doing everything right and you can still have heart issues. And it's okay to put yourself first because you want to be your best self for your kids. So you need to make sure you know all your heart numbers and make sure you're eating well and exercising. And I know it's so hard when you're taking care of a kid. I was chasing around a toddler, and, I was focused on him and making sure my pregnancy was going well. But you have to put yourself, at least first some of the time so you can be the best version of yourself. When I was in the hospital, I was so sick. And, there were many times that I almost died throughout that time that I was there. But I just kept thinking of my children the entire time. And, that was my goal. I wanted to get home to be with my children so I could, continue to have those moments with them and raise them. I never would want to have my kids not have a mother. They need you. And, that's what I was fighting for the entire time. I just wanted to get home and I wanted to take care of my kids. I'm here today so I can be with my children, have all those special moments with them, and just enjoy being a mom, which is what I've always wanted to be.